at that.
You're watching Spotify Presents ESPN Cricinfo playlist of the day. We're looking at a Super Saturday doubleheader coming your way, and we've selected 5 players to watch out for. The 2 games that are there are Mumbai versus Punjab and the Delhi versus Kolkata. The 5 players that have been selected on our playlist: Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, Andrew Tye, Robin Uthappa, and Shikhar Dhawan. Okay, I've got Brad Hodge and Deep Dasgupta with me. We'll start with Brad Yu and Hardik Pandya in the death over. Hardik has been amazing. I'm only talking about Hardik the batsman, not Hardik the bowler. Didn't quite have a great time with the ball as far as the death overs are concerned. Now, what, 37 innings is what he's played. A strike rate of 165 there and 466 runs. Very, very crucial when it comes to getting those.
What I love, Nico, was the return to form at Bengaluru. You know, he hasn't played a lot of cricket, and he came in, he had great balance, great shape, and he sent some absolutely soaring out of Bengaluru, and you know, in a time when Mumbai are actually in trouble. So for me, he's certainly a player to watch out for.
All right, and also was flexing his muscles, just showing them the strength that he does pack in there. One of the deliveries actually went out of the stadium, may have landed in Cuban Park as well. Okay, taking a look at the second player that is there, no surprise there, Jasprit Bumrah comes in, and we're talking about Jasprit, and this time the death bowling. He's been outstanding there. We're just looking at those figures. 95 overs in the death, has picked up 37 wickets, and look at that you know, strike rate of 15.4. He's just outstanding. No one does it better than him, Deep, you would have to say.
Yeah, Jatsi jaisa koi nahi. That's so true. I mean, he's the best in the world. I mean, at this point in time, death bowling, he's the best in the world. There's no 2 ways about it. I mean, in the last game, 2 overs, 6 runs, and I mean, that's normal. I mean, that's what you've been doing for someone like Sunil Narayan and Rashid Khan. Then you'd leave his 4 overs aside. That's what you do for Jasprit Bumrah. If you're planning your innings, and that to the second half of your innings, you've got to keep in mind how many overs Bumrah's got and then plan accordingly. I mean, he's made a huge difference, huge difference.
The third player on our playlist is Andrew Tye. He had an outstanding season 11 in the IPL. Not so well right now as far as season 12 is concerned, but has only played that 1 game. This is what his record stands at the moment. He's picked up 20 wickets in the 35 overs that he's bowled in the death. Brad, I'll come to you. The game didn't go quite the way that he would have liked, but then he came across someone called Andre Russell.
Yeah, he ran into Dre Russ at the peak of his powers, didn't he? And he wasn't the only one which felt the full brunt of missing his Yorkers. But AJ's, look, he's a tremendous competitor. He's got some great variations in skill, and he's someone which will partner Mohammad Shami at the death particularly well, I think. Mohammad Shami himself's been very good, but I mean, was he Orange Cap winner last year, AJ Tye, and he was phenomenal.
All right, player number 4, Robin Uthappa. He'll be playing in Delhi, a ground and a team that he tends to do rather well against, and those numbers also suggest that. He's got 587 runs against them at an average of 31. He's had a mix sort of an IPL, good game last time around, and I mean, what better way to just increase in that tally, playing a team that he loves to play against.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, if you look at that KKR batting unit, there are a lot of youngsters there. You have a Shubman Gill and Nitish Rana there. So I mean, he's the senior pro. I mean, him and Gautam used to do the job a couple of years ago, but now he's the senior guy, and he has to shoulder that responsibility, which has done all right last year. This year, again, his last game, as you mentioned, he did all right, but again, he's someone that needs to figure out what his role is. Is he the sheet anchor guy who needs to be there, score his 40s and 50s at 120, or he's going to be the other guy? Because in the last game, I remember Nitish Rana got 60 out of 30, 40 deliveries that kind of, you know, made him also, his 50 look better than what it was. So, I mean, but he's for sure a very important cog in the wheel, no 2 ways about that.
Your answer actually perfectly sets up for player number 5, because he too needs to find out what his role is. Should he be the sheet anchor for his team, or should he be the one getting them plenty of runs at a very, very quick pace? We're talking about Shikhar Dhawan, because the last time around, Ricky Ponting was of the opinion that he must score quicker runs for his team if they have to get a big total. But if a place exists where he can do that, it's his hometown. Brad, playing in Delhi, loves to play there. Numbers also say that.
Yeah, he knows the conditions well, doesn't he? It's his home venue, and I think that for him, look, it would have been difficult, I think, coming back to his home venue. I think now that he's got that 50 under his belt, he's a big important player in that same reason that he's an experienced player in amongst a lot of youngsters. So he has to provide that level of stability. He did that, but again, I sort of agree with Ricky that he has to step that up a little bit. That run rate of just pushing it up towards 130, 140. Once you get in, we know he's got the ability. We've seen him before.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting big things from him. I think he'll love playing at Delhi.
Thanks so much for that. Those are the 5 players to watch out for. You are watching Spotify Presents ESPN Cricinfo Playlist of the Day.